David Muir, the most trusted, most watched newscast in America. And now, ABC's World News Tonight has won the Emmy for Best Live News Program for the 4th year in a row.
This is what you need to know.
We'll take you straight to where news is happening.
And give you what you need to know all in under 10 minutes. New episodes streaming every day.
Only on Disney+.
Welcome back to ABC News Live. First, police are investigating a multi-vehicle crash in Houston. Two 18-wheelers collided on a major highway, leaving one of them dangling over the edge. That crash stopped traffic and shut down parts of the interstate for hours. ABC's Trevor Alt has more.
The terrifying scene outside Houston, a multi-vehicle crash sending a tractor-trailer plunging off a major highway, dangling over the edge. The trailer nearly vertical in the air, the cab slamming onto the ground below. Reporter Tammy Rose from our Houston station KTRK over the scene.
The semi that is dangling off the freeway, and I didn't see anyone inside the cab.
Authorities say two 18-wheelers collided on the Katy freeway around 11 a.m. Officials shutting down the roadway for hours.
It's my first time ever seeing anything like that, and it was very scary. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Crews using heavy tow vehicles, carefully stabilizing and removing that dangling big rig.
Could have definitely been a very serious accident. Could have been a lot worse than what it was. Fortunately, that we had only minor injuries today, so that was definitely a good thing.
Trevor Alt, thank you. And Canadian officials are warning hikers after a couple's close encounter with a bear. Video shows the bear following them and their dog in Canada's Banff National Park. Now, the couple's facing charges for having the dog off leash. ABC's Alex Stone has more on what they did to escape.
Look, there! A heart-stopping brown bear encounter for this Washington couple and their dog.
What are we going to do? We got to get off the trail. Back up.
Brooke and Craig Koski say they were left terrified Sunday after coming across the animal while hiking with their dog Lola near Banff in Alberta, Canada.
What are we going to do? He wants the trail.
The bear slowly following the group as they edge backwards. Craig yelling at the animal, which eventually turned off the trail and into the forest. Just last month in the same Canadian province, this grizzly bear charging toward another hiker and her dog in another harrowing encounter.
Alex Stone, thank you. And a growing number of parents are taking teen-ternity leave. They say the pressures of social media, mental health, and college prep make the teen years the time their kids need them most. But some experts say teens are actually supposed to pull away from their parents at this age. ABC's Whit Johnson has that story.
We've all seen those scenes of moms on maternity leave as portrayed on hit shows like Friends.
And around thing in your face. Yes, 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 yes.
And dads on paternity leave like on Modern Family.
Sorry we're late. I was at work.
Oh, he loves to say that.
But what if parents took time off years later when their kids were teens? So-called teen-ternity leave, now a growing trend. Parents quitting or taking leave from their jobs when their kids hit the teen years.
Even if she doesn't need me, I want to be there.
41-year-old Amber Davila from San Antonio left her thriving PR firm to spend more time with her nearly 13-year-old daughter.
As hard as we needed to be protected back then, we need to protect them even more now. Social media and the way that it impacts them. It's not the internet I grew up with. It's not the society I grew up with.
Amber also remembers her own struggles as a teen.
And I remember it just being so hard and just needing someone to be there and to support me, and I didn't feel like I had that. I wanted to be that safe place that she could come whenever she was in trouble.
And kids need other kinds of support too. For example, a full-time driver. Mom Karen Johnson wrote a blog on the subject.
There's just not only the driving, but just being there for your children, the conversations, the mental health issues, all of it. At least there's more pressure to be involved. When you think about being ready for the college application, the pressure is on to do all the things. And I think that the moms are feeling it.
But experts say taking leave mid-career comes at an undesirable time for many when kids are soon leaving for college.
And so making the decision to pull out can only be for a few privileged few, it seems to me, that could really afford to do that.
Experts say there is little research showing parental leave helps kids in the long run, and that teens learning to be more independent is essential at that age.
Leave, taking time off or whatever, isn't going to cause kids to do better. It's what that parent is like when they're there, and what their presence looks like, I think, is critical.
Rick Johnson, thank you. Coming up, GMA Lifestyle contributor Laura Bergamatto is here for the right stuff with her favorite cooling clothes to beat the heat this summer. It's time to shop when we come back.
Skyscanner searches billions of prices for all our favorite travel sites in one place.
The #1 newscast in America. You're watching America's #1 streaming news. Keep streaming with ABC News Live.
Welcome back to ABC News Live. It is time for The Right Stuff with our friend GMA Lifestyle contributor Lori Bergamatto. So every Friday, Lori brings us some of her favorite products. And this week, she's bringing us some clothes to keep us cool in these hot summer months. And you can check out these and more products that Lori shared on GMA by scanning that QR code in the bottom left corner of your screen. So Lori, what are we shopping for today?
Okay, we're going to start with Quinn's pajamas. So, you know I love Quinn's just as a brand in general, but I also love not completely sweating through the night. It is hot out there, as everybody knows, right? We've been having all these heat waves. And so what we loved about these particular pajamas is that they're made with bamboo, and so you won't trap the heat. Because you know how sometimes your body, when you're sleeping, your body heat, you get hot or sweaty, there's hormonal shifts, or it's hot in your house. Your cotton pajamas can trap that heat inside, and so no matter how hot you are, your pajamas are making you
like a little
hotter.
greenhouse?
Yeah, it is like insulation. So what we loved about these is that they're so lightweight, it creates some airflow, that bamboo creates some airflow, so you're able to just, it dissipates a little bit, okay? So just feel them, they feel so soft.
So nice
and they also feel kind of cool, just here, you know, like just as they are.
Yeah, cool to the touch.
So we love that. Quince is also really affordable, which we also love, so you can stay cool and you can afford these cute pajamas.
Love that.
Okay, this is, now we're getting into like the high-tech stuff. Okay. So this is from Uniqlo, which I feel like they're always the innovators in technical fabrics. So this is an office stuff.
Feels great.
Great feel. This one's for men. We did a lot of things for women. We usually do a lot of things for women, so we wanted to include the men today. But this is part of their Airism line. So it's moisture wicking, so it will keep you dry, but also it dissipates and gets rid of that sweat when it does come. And we love the idea that you can bring this to the office, because you ever see those poor guys on the subway and they're all dressed up ready for work and you're like, oh, you're so sweaty.
So sweaty.
So sweaty. So this is going to keep you nice and cool, keep you crisp and looking, you know, really professional. The other thing that's great about this that users really love is that it doesn't wash out. It's not a thing that's going to like wash out of your clothing.
Okay.
So it wears really well. This is a perfect shirt to give somebody for the summertime. Father's Day also coming up.
Love that. Yes, that's a great
not
idea.
Father's Day. We passed Father's Day.
But coming up for the dads in the fall.
I'm losing it, guys. Woo, long week. Okay, let's talk about, this is for the kids. So this is H&M Dry Move. This starts at $9, so really affordable, because I don't know if you're like me, but I hate spending a ton of money on technical things for the kids that I just know they're going to grow out of. And then you feel like you're just throwing money away, right? These start at $9 from H&M. What the Dry Move does, they're so adorable. You can pick it up. It's a super cute little skirt. Look how cute. This is moisture wicking fabric. Also, what's great about it is it has perforation here, mesh. They also try to make it
has built-in shorts in it.
Built-in shorts. We love that.
Please.
And again, that's going to help cool down because you're not adding layers. That's all built in, and it's all part of that fabric. They also tried to make it with minimal seams so that there's less rubbing, because I have kids that come home and they look like they've just won an Olympic medal. I'm like, what were you doing at recess? Why are you so soggy?
Olympic medal.
So yeah, at 11 a.m. on the playground. And so what's great about this is going to keep your kids cool, keep them dry, and it's portable.
Awesome. Lori, thank you. And to shop these products and more of the right stuff, just scan that QR code in the bottom left corner of your screen. And for your weekly roundup of the best lifestyle content from Lori and GMA, catch GMA Life weekends here on ABC News Live and streaming on Hulu. I am Diane Macedo. The news never stops, and neither do we. We have a lot more to do right after the break.
Hi, I'm calling to verify your Medicare number.
I'm not telling him anything.
Yes, hello?
If someone calls asking for your Medicare number, hang up. Learn more at medicare.gov/fraud.
Grand Canyon University offered nearly $161 million in institutional scholarships to online students in 2024, in addition to federal grants and aid. See what scholarships you may qualify for. Find your purpose. Visit gcu.edu/myoffer.
Attack or just another bluff. President Trump says he is weighing action against Iran bigger than ever before. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Elizabeth Schulze from our nation's capital. It's Friday, July 24th. Right now on ABC News Live, Iran retaliates against U.S. assets in the war-torn region. The latest on the escalation as gas prices keep on climbing here at home. Out of control wildfires in Europe, leaving thousands of people scrambling to evacuate. High winds and hot, dry temperatures only fueling the flames. Foreclosures on the rise as mortgage rates soar. A senior economist weighs in on what you need to know about the housing market. And a source tells ABC News about a prison fight involving hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs. What we are learning happened and what may have instigated the altercation. ABC News Live starts right now. We begin with some breaking news from the basketball world. LeBron James says that he is signing with the Philadelphia 76ers, bringing the NBA's biggest offseason storyline to a close. Our Morgan Norwood joins us on this breaking story. Morgan, what do we know right now? Huge headline here.
A big headline, Elizabeth. Decision 4.0. After days of speculation and questions about his next move, we now know where LeBron James is taking his talent next. Take a look at this. The 41-year-old posting on X just a short time ago, writing he was pretty sure he played his last game after the season ended, saying that he needed time to decide whether he still loved the game. Well, the answer is, quote, I still truly love this game, and I have so much more to give. LeBron, we know, is signing a 2-year, $8 million deal with Philadelphia 76ers, according to our partners at ESPN. It also comes with a player option for the second season. James says that this decision wasn't necessarily about money or family. Also posting at X, I still want to compete, to win, and to have a chance at the feeling of winning another championship. But no doubt, a lot of people talking about this move since the NBA's all-time leading scorer to his 4th NBA team. He'll of course try to help the Philadelphia's 76ers get to a championship. They haven't won one in about 43 years. If he does, this would be his 5th NBA championship and could serve as kind of like the final chapter of his record-breaking 24-season career. So all eyes on this. Elizabeth?
A lot of people in Philly excited about the King joining them, Morgan. Thanks so much. Now to 13 straight days of strikes, and President Trump now warning that it might not even be the worst of it. Fallout continues after yet another day of fighting with Iran. CENTCOM saying that U.S. forces targeted Iran's military command centers, surveillance sites, and maritime capabilities. Iran retaliating as expected. Kuwait, Jordan, and Bahrain all say that they are dealing with hostile drones from Iran today. Now, as President Trump tells Axios, he is considering a massive attack, bigger than ever before. The United Nations Secretary General says there is growing concern over the war expanding out of control. A blockade by the Iran-backed Houthi rebels in Yemen is causing even more disruptions, plus a potential new choke point for Saudi oil tankers in the Red Sea. ABC's Matt Rivers has more from Jordan.
Hey there, so we're alongside the Red Sea and what really is shaping up to be yet another